Hi everyone, today I'll be talking about ways of making money in Hypixel Skyblock from early game, mid game to late/end game. So first of all, let's talk about early game money making methods. So let's start off with some basic little farms. We can make some little basic farms like a little melon farm like this, or a pumpkin farm. Just a pretty small scaled one. It might take a little bit of time, not too long. Just a very small scale one like this to have you started in the money front. And you can also make a small sugarcane farm if you want to, because it's a little bit easier to actually harvest. You can make, but in case of sugarcane farm, you should actually make a little bit bigger, because it will make you like probably a little less money, and it's easier to make anyways. So just make one about this size. This one isn't like completely done yet, but you know, we just left it halfway done. After that, there's some minions. You can just have some basic minions, like probably any type of war minions, but the one I recommend the most would be either snow minions or clay minions, because these one will actually generate you a decent amount of money pretty quickly. After that, there's AFKing. There's many things you can AFK in Hypixel Skyblock. Sadly, automatic farms are disabled because of piston disabulation, or we can't dispense water anymore. But we can still actually use automatic grinders for minion to actually double the efficiency. Like this one, which actually doubles the efficiency for mob grinding. But this one, which was made by one of my co-op members, was actually a fail, because as you can see, there's no hoppers in between the cactuses, which makes actually a big loss in efficiency. Next up are mid-game money making method. So let's start by the exact same thing as last time, but in a larger scale. So as we saw, there's like a melon farm or a small sugarcane farm, but actually you can just scale it up. Yes, as you can see, you can actually set up the whole entire map, so about 160 by 160 area, with some farms like this giant sugarcane farm. We're also working on the giant pumpkin farm, but it takes a little longer, you know, it's a little more complicated to make. Next up, there's some bases. It's some super compactor. So to actually get started to mine cobblestone enough to make super compactors, you might think it's a good idea to actually mine over at the mines, but actually no, you should make a cobblestone generator like this. Oh, just don't use, whatever happens, do not use minions to make super compactors, because it's a bad idea. Just like there's multiple YouTubers who does it, but it's a bad idea. You could just actually do it like with a generator like this. It would go way faster. After that, you need either having a gold pickaxe or diamond pickaxe, efficiency 5, with a haste 3 potion, or a stonk, which you can buy for 500k, and a miner's outfit, which I believe I don't have right now because my co-op member has donned him. But then you can actually one-tap cobblestone, which will actually make it a lot easier for you. Okay, now let's talk about late game money making methods. Now it gets a little more complicated here. Let's talk like late game, end game. So they're pretty famous. It's the most famous, we could even say, money making method in Hypixel Skyblock is actually zealot grinding. There's always a lot of people here, sadly, but by killing zealots, you have a chance of getting a summoning eye, which you can sell for probably 600k per. The price always fluctuates, and there's always people grinding for zealots around here. So it works. It's a good money making method, but if you have no speed, it will be pretty difficult. So what you should get is actually, once you made that big farm in the mid-game money making methods, is to actually get, first of all, some farmer boots, which I should have right here, which actually gives you +4 speed for each farming skills you have. So like if my farming level is my farming skill level is right now 13, so it will give me 13 times full. So don't make me do math, because look what I'm doing in life. Okay. Well, anyways, next up is dragon hunting. Dragon hunting can make you a lot of money if you're lucky enough. Dragon hunting is actually by getting two summoning eyes by grinding zealots. You can actually team up with other people to summon a dragon and have a decent chance, if you do enough damage, for it to drop some armor, and armor pieces from old or protector would be some money loss, because you paid 2 summoning guys. But if you get like superior, a superior chestplate would easily go for like 13 million, which would be a big profit. But knowing that a superior only has like a 2% chance of spawning, yeah, it's pretty grindy, and it does make profit over time. But if you do it on a short period of time, there's a possibility that you make negative profit is higher than the possibility you make some actual profit. So now let's talk a little bit more in depth about zealot grinding. So to actually start zealot grinding, you could even start mid game, as long as you don't get attacked by zealot, because zealot deals a lot of damage. What you would need is an aspect of the end. You would need to max this one out. And you would maxing it out. You don't need any fancy level 6 enchant. All you need is multiple level 5 enchants and hot potato books probably. You would also need to talisman spam, where there's multiple YouTubers talking about it, which they should be able to do a better job at explaining it than me. But basically, talismans, each talisman you can actually reforge them and put in your accessory bag, and it will give you like a little boost, like this itchy cracked piggy bank, which gives you 2 strength plus 5 crit damage and a 2% attack speed. So it can be pretty useful when over time they stack up and they give you some pretty nice stat boosts. And you should be able to buy talisman spamming and maxed AOTE. And let's not forget potions, like strength potion or crit potion. You should be able to one-tap zealots, making it way easier for you to be able to actually get summoning guys. And this is probably it. And if you have any questions, please ask in the comments down below. I'll be more than happy to answer. And please like and subscribe. This is actually just subscribe. You don't need to subscribe. Actually, this is a pretty new channel still. So if you would just leave a like, I'll be already happy with it. Or if you actually like this content, which I wish, then you should subscribe, because well I will be hooking you up. I'll be just giving you up more content like this each I have no idea, sometimes, let's just say. So just, yeah, thank you very much for watching this far in the video. And now that you actually watched this far into the video, I shall tell you my secret money making method, which will actually give you a little bit of additional money when you're AFK or doing anything in your island. It used to be really useless, but actually what I did in this is one of my sub profiles, is that I actually tried making some cactus farm, because these are the only farms you can actually fully automate. You just need some fences or glass. There's multiple tutorials on that, just go search them up. It will stack up over time, like this. And actually a stack of enchanted cactus green right now, it's sell for probably something like 140k. you just never sell it at the how is it called, any shopkeepers. You need to actually sell it at the bazaar. The bazaar is something which came out pretty recently, which actually there's probably people again which explains it way better than me, but each time someone buys the item, the price goes up. No, yeah, the price goes up, and each time someone sells the item, the price goes down. Wait a minute, this is messed up. Huh? Wait, this confused me. Why is the buy price? Oh, huh? Why is the buy price 130 and then the sell price 579? This is confusing. Huh? Anyways, let's not talk about that because it sometimes happens. It manages to confuse your brain. I don't know the system completely yet, but still, you can actually make a lot of profit out of that AFK farm. And if you want to actually use this to make some pure profit over time, what you can do is, like you might have seen me wandering around this island, to make a bigger scale cactus farm, you know, like that thingy over there. This is a larger scale cactus farm. Okay, so what you should do is just like choose a size of like dimensions you want to make. Actually, you should use TNT as long as you don't blow it up, because you should blow up your farm. And using the TNT, you can actually make a long pillar to actually choose how big you want to make it, and just keep the top one up there so you can know when to stop building it. And actually, why TNT, you may ask, is because you can actually one-tap TNT with any object in any type of situation, because most items you cannot one-tap when you're flying. And yeah, this was a little bonus gift for you guys who actually watched it until the end. Thank you so much for watching this video, and if you watched the video this far out, just comment down below, I've watched it until their cactus farm. I really like your content if you really liked my content, which I wish you did, and give me some support on my new channel. Anyways, bye, see you guys in the next video.